game, fans, will be doing another special giveaway. The first 10,000 fans in attendance will receive a Clutch the Bear calendar. That'll be a great way to show off your Rocket prize. All right, fans, we've got another special giveaway just around the corner. Everyone who comes to the game will get their very own Houston Rockets notepad. Remember, Rocket fans, we still have tickets available to future home games. So stop by the ticket booth to get more information. We want your time daily to be enjoyable and accident-free. If you are having any issues,
the Western Conference Semifinals, Game 3. The Minnesota Timberwolves come into Game 3 up 2 games to none. Will their relentless desire thrust them to a third straight victory? The scenery changes to hostile ground as they face off against the Rockets. Round 2 of the NBA playoffs continue, coming right up.
Big Game 3 of the Western Conference semifinals getting going right now. Thanks for tuning in. 2K Sports presents the NBA. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, and alongside tonight, Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, with Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. The wingmen, Edwards and McDaniel. Randall and Reed holding down the post spots. And it's Mr. Incredible in at the 1. And for Houston, Smith and Şengün make up the 4 and the 5. Then there's Amen Thompson. And it's Durant. And it's Okogie in at the 2. So Minnesota will get the first possession. Here is Mr. Incredible. Beyond the arc. Rebound by Smith.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Durant. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. And if you've been watching since round 1, this group is off to a blistering start here in the postseason. And have not only swept the first round, but have 2 in the books here in the second round. 6 consecutive wins. Wow.
And that was an impressive sweep in the first round. And if they can get a win tonight and move to 3-0, a second sweep looking more and more probable. Even if they don't sweep, though, I don't see them being challenged in this series. It's not going to go past 5.
Shots good by Mr. Incredible. And MP and crew fighting off a major illness that has spread like wildfire through the locker room. They're all sick.
Adrenaline can carry these guys only so far. And when you're fighting off an illness like they are, it is bound to take its effect at the later stages of the game.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
I caught up with Coach Ime Udoka. His team is facing off with the Ant-Man, Anthony Edwards. As far as how they plan to defend him, Coach said it'll be a team effort. They plan to rotate who has him defensively, and Coach's words were, Ant is so special. You have to guard him with the numbers. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Here is Mr. Incredible. He's got 9. And another 3 for Minnesota.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Durant. That shot, no good. Nice defense from McDaniel. Here's Mr. Incredible, and the 3 ball is good. Mr. Incredible's got 15 points.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Şengün with the screen for KD. Another miss by Houston.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
That bucket in no time at all. 18 points for him.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. For the Rockets, Steven Adams, he's checked in for Şengün. Tari Eason comes in for Jabari Smith. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Josh Okogie. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Minnesota. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for McDaniels.
Man, unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. VanVleet's a strong finisher for his size.
Jacks up a three. And again, the three-point shot from Mr. Incredible. Mr. Incredible's got 21. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Houston. 15-point game. And there's VanVleet on the assist by Thompson.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Here is Mr. Incredible. He's got 21. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. Here are this postseason's dead-eye shooters. These guys have knocked down a ton of shots from downtown. Take a look at Mr. Incredible. He's absolutely deadly from outside. Houston making some changes. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Durant, and Shepard subbed in for Thompson. And then for Minnesota, Julius Randle comes in for Reed, and it's Clark in for Edwards. VanVleet lays it up and banks it in. VanVleet's got 6.
Look, you love to see this kind of team chemistry. Let's see more of that.
Here is Mr. Incredible. Three-pointer. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Pass to VanVleet. Now Shepard. There's the triple. Gobert pulls it in.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Shot's good by Mr. Incredible.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight. Not wasting any chances, really using his head.
VanVleet outside. Off target from three-point range. Here's Mr. Incredible, and another 3 for Minnesota.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Timberwolves lead by 19. We'll be back shortly live from Houston, Texas. And we welcome you back to 2K Sports coverage. He's checked in for the Rockets. And then for Minnesota, McDaniels comes in for Clark. And it's Mr. Incredible in for Mike Conley. The guards are VanVleet and Shepard. Tari Eason is out there with Alperen Sengun. And it's KD in at the small forward. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
Listen, it's a team sport, but without him, this deficit would be a lot bigger.
Here is Mr. Incredible. He's got 29 points. Good, another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
For 3, VanVleet. Julius Randle with the rebound. Minnesota leading by 16. Here's Mr. Incredible. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randle. Randle's got his 4th assist in this one.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks. Well, Mr. Incredible in their last matchup against the Rockets really lit up the floor. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points and hit a bunch of threes. No surprises there. He was clearly on a mission, and no one was getting in his way. A flat-out dominant performance.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Greg, it was obvious he was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
Minnesota's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Nailed from three-point land.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Shots good by Mr. Incredible.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
Near the three-point line, it's Van Vliet.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
KD on the wing. McDaniels defending. The shot by KD. No good.
Oh, you gotta finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Shots good by Mr. Incredible.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Drills it from outside.
This is Durant's competitive fire coming out to play. He couldn't let that last three go unanswered.
Here's Mr. Incredible, and the layup's good off the glass. Mr. Incredible's got 49 points in the game.
His scoring is a big reason why they're up right now. Let's see if they can close it out.
Van Vliet left side. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Van Vliet's got 8 points in the quarter. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We come back right after this.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast, and it's been an outstanding first half for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
That rim is looking awfully big to them right now. I'm telling you, even though those shots are tough, they're going in.
Yeah, this lead is monstrous, and there's still another half to go. Looking at the scenario for the Houston Rockets. Things not looking great. Trailing big. How do they rally back?
Oh, you're asking me? I don't know. I'll give it to Coach Kitty over there. Who you got, Jet?
Well, this is where pride has to kick in. Down in the series, backs against the walls, are you going to pack it in, or do you want to battle?
That is the question. Men or mice? Got to stick with it. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. And Mr. Incredible has been sensational.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Up to the forward, it'll be McDaniels and Randall. Anthony Edwards out there with Mr. Incredible. And it's Reed in at the center position. Here is Mr. Incredible. He's covered by Thompson.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring much. putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
And they pick up 2. Mr. Incredible's got 53.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Smith the pass to Thompson. Reed against Şengün. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over McDaniel. Durant, no good.
Well, you win and lose as a team, so the fact that they're trailing isn't all on him. But with that said, he's had a rough shooting performance.
Now a timeout called by Houston. Mr. Incredible with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Well, shutting down his three-point production has to be top of mind for this coaching staff. A new defensive approach is a must.
Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the best shooters during the postseason. Take a look at Mr. Incredible, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Thompson outside, pass to Smith. Fires for 3. Offensive rebound. Okogie for 3. No good that time.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Shots good by Mr. Incredible.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
It sure is. They've certainly accepted the challenge. The trick now is to sustain this effort.
And that one's good. Durant.
Just working his way inside there. Durant so good at just finding his shot all over the court.
Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Mr. Incredible, and another one falls. Amazing.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. KD against McDaniel. Durant the pass to Thompson, and he uses the glass on the layup. Thompson's got 4 points this quarter.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
He got it again. Sensational.
Make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. Durant the pass to Okogie.
Who's watching here?
5 on the clock. And there's the drive. Here's KD. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Durant's got 10 points in the game.
Wow, has he flipped the switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Here's Mr. Incredible, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Minnesota shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight. That's good from Mr. Incredible. Houston with a big group substitution here. Adams, he's checked in for Şengün. Tari Eason comes in for Smith. Shepard's checked in for Josh Okogie. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Thompson. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Rudy Gobert is checked in for Reed. Joe Ingles comes in for Julius Randle. Clark is checked in for McDaniel. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Edwards. Out to KD. There's 53 seconds left here in the third quarter.
Well, you have to be aware of Gobert. So good at blocking shots. He just controls the paint.
What a great play. Totally schooled the defender on that one.
VanVleet outside. And the shot is good. He's got 16.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
Here's Mr. Incredible. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
And this is where Adams has the biggest impact. The closer to the basket, the more effective he is.
Knocked away. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here.
Houston ball. Houston. Number 32. Jeff Green.
And the Rockets with possession here. And there's the foul. Goes on Mr. Incredible. And here is Van Vliet. The guards are Van Vliet and Shepard. Tari Easton is out there with Alperen Sengun. And it's Adams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Here's Van Vliet. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Van Vliet's got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for the Rockets. Here's Mr. Incredible, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Steven Adams picks one up.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Aaron Holiday is checked in for Shepard. Both free throws good from Mr. Incredible.
Well, he might have been a little passive in the first half, but that's changed. I like this more aggressive approach.
Holiday finds Van Vliet. To the middle. And Adams with the slam.
He threw that one down. Adams, one of the fiercest competitors in the league.
4th quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Here's Mr. Incredible. Good, he hits again. 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
Adams with the screen on DiVincenzo. They grab their own miss. Holiday with the 3. The shot off that time.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
High arcing shot. Eason grabs the board. Houston's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Pass to Adams.
Who's watching him?
Now Holiday fires the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Holiday's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Mr. Incredible, and they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And it's Adams on the follow.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here is Mr. Incredible, covered by Van Vliet. Puts up a 3. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. Clint Capella, he's checked in for the Rockets. Kevin Durant comes in for Aaron Holiday. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Miller's checked in for Clark. In the corner, Sengun with it. Another miss by Houston. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. And the basket is good.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Yeah, he's leaving no doubt in this one. Doing everything he can to slam the door on a comeback.
KD with the bucket.
He's just too long and lanky. Durant can go through you or around on the inside.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
That's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
And Game 3 will go in the record books here. Lots of energy out there tonight, and an important win for the Timberwolves.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And this series has really gone their way.
Yeah, it looks like a sweep may be in the cards with tonight's win. They'll be going up 3-0,
And this is exactly what they wanted to do.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Mr. Incredible.
Well, offensively, they needed him to be aggressive, and he delivered. What a game.
A nice shot by KD.
And the defense has to be aware of KD at all times, especially when he's hovering around that mid-range.
Connects from three-point range.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And got it! Another basket. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Van Vliet with it for the three. The shot will not fall.
A bit of pride at stake. Trying to get that last three ball back, but couldn't get it to fall. Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. You have to think at this point, up 3-zip. It's only a matter of time now, Greg, until this series is in the books.
You know, this victory all but seals the deal. As strong as they look throughout this game and this series, I'll be shocked if they don't close it out in Game 4.
Now, let's send it over to Dominic Hamill.
You said in your pregame video that you were feeling healthy, but you look like you're dealing with something fairly serious. How were you able to pull this one out, MP? Talk to me.
Yeah, I don't make excuses. If I can stand, I can play.
Some people are calling this your flu game.
Whoa, I'm not trying to compare myself to Michael just yet.
Kevin, over to you.
All right, Dominic, thank you. It's time for us to say goodbye. We hope you've enjoyed our second round coverage of the NBA Western Conference Playoffs. For Greg Anthony, Allie LaForce, and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight. And we'll see you next time